Thomas Henry Draper was born in Milford, Delaware in 1941. His schooling took him to boarding school in Massachusetts and ultimately to Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. There, Draper excelled on the lacrosse field. He was captain of the 1964 team and named All-American that year as well. He would eventually end up in the Brown University Athletic Hall of Fame. At age 26, he bought a radio station in his hometown of Milford, Delaware.
First song we played was Getting to Know You.
It became WTHD, his initials.
The joke is WTHD, wonderful things happen in Delaware, but it was my initials, Thomas H. Draper.
Draper credited his success to surrounding himself with business-savvy people and always listening and learning.
I learned from people. I've never considered myself an intellectual, brightest guy in the room, but I listen. When I think I can learn something here, I'm all ears.
In 1980, Mr. Draper made the switch from radio to television. He put together a group of investors who bought WBOC from the company owner of the Baltimore Sun papers. Draper sold off the 2 radio stations to focus on TV. Under his leadership, WBOC viewership and reach across Delmarva would grow dramatically. It started with building a Dover newsroom in 1986. 2 more would follow in Milton and Cambridge. In 2003, WBOC launched a second station, UPN 21, which would eventually become Fox 21. It was a $13 million investment that took WBOC to the digital age. First, the tower was outfitted with a new transmitter to be able to broadcast in high definition.
Let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Then came the construction of the Newsplex, a state-of-the-art broadcast center, and eventually the addition of Chopper 16, making WBOC the smallest market station in the country to fly a news-gathering helicopter. Tom's goal was always to cover all of Delmarva.
And our local community is not Dover or Salisbury or Easton or Cambridge or Rehoboth, it's Delmarva.
Tom Draper would continually invest in new and better technology along the way. He would buy and sell other TV stations in Kansas and Texas, but WBOC would always be his top priority, and he had plenty of fun along the way. Here he is with Frank Perdue and former CBS News anchor Harry Smith. Mr. Draper was a broadcasting pioneer who changed the media landscape on Delmarva, expanding Draper Media to include both local news and a daily local talk show, as well as a local outdoors show.
The more things change, the more things stay the same.
He was also a big supporter of education. Here he is at a commencement at Wesley College in 2011.
I recommend to you that you take your education, that you keep educating yourself, and if you have to re-educate yourself to understand the basics of finance and the basics of a balanced life.
Besides being a broadcast pioneer, Draper felt very strongly about land and wildlife conservation. Prior to his passing, just days after celebrating his 50th anniversary in broadcasting, Draper was poised to announce the launch of Telemundo Delmarva. His dedication to investment in local media continues at Draper Media, which has since launched 2 more television stations, WRDE Coast TV and the Delmarva Sports Network, as well as multiple radio stations. Draper's legacy is alive and well. His impact lives on through his 4 children, who with others form the board of directors for Draper Holdings. His motto was, "We have a moral obligation to serve the people of Delmarva." As Draper Media continues to expand that mission, his legacy remains true.